Hello everyone, it's Roxy and today I'm gonna answer the famous question: how can I easily engrave, wrote down my 24 words, my seed into metal? That's the topic of today's lesson. Alright, so why would you do that? First of all, simply because a piece of paper can burn, can get wet, and the ink can kind of fade away through time. So if you're gonna keep paper, just use some plastic cover, make it in a safe box, keep it in a secured, dry, anti-fire location, kind of. So you can buy those chests that gonna survive a fire, etc. But it's always better just to not use paper and instead encrypt, so write down your 24 word in some steel-less solution. So the steel is still gonna melt at some point, but it can survive some house burning, let's say. Then obviously you need to find that into the ashes. I'm not saying it's easy, but at least you have some better security. Better steel than fire, it's not gonna get wet, so the ink is not gonna start to spread around and it's gonna be a mess to figure out the 24 words again. So you should definitely do that. You should do that simply because it costs almost nothing. And if you're gonna secure a lot of money, then it's just a better peace of mind. So, how can you do it? There is a lot of solution in the market nowadays. Literally, there's tens and tens of solution. Lucky for you, Jason Loop, the CTO of Casa, has wrote down an extensive document testing them all, literally. So he did the job for all of us. So you probably see it next to me, but I will link you to his document where you can literally see him test in 3 different ways, either by burning, either by destroying, and either by wetting in acid the product. By doing that, he can say and tell you which of the different services in the industry are the best. What I'm gonna show you now is how to do it cheaply, simply because one of the best way is literally to do that. You can trust Jason Loop or myself or try it. But to do that, you need what we call in the industry a block meat. So a block meat is literally a tiny piece of plastic that's gonna help you print, let's say, the word into those little metallic thing. So right next to me, you can see, I'm gonna open it for you. You can see next to me exactly the diameter and what you need. You can buy that at your local grocery shop, not your local supply shop, I'd say. And you can literally just buy this at the same spot. And then you need a top, like a Mickey Mouse top, so it's easier to untangle and tangle again. And what you're gonna do literally is take those little discs, put them inside the block meat, and then put the top, and then use the little graving number and letter to type. So basically, if you want to write Satoshi, you're gonna pick the S. There you go. You're gonna put the S here, and then you're gonna use your hammer and hammer it down. And then once that is done, you're simply gonna use the block meat to make a small angle rotation to then put the second letter, and then the third, and then the fourth, until you get your full word. So you're simply gonna pop the top, turn it once, pick the second one, put it, type it. By doing that, and doing that 24 times, you will end up with a 24-word stateless solution. And that's it. It's as easy as that. Why do we say it's the best solution to use a block meat? Simply because it's super cheap. So obviously those ones are branded on Découvre Bitcoin, and I'm selling them on the e-commerce. I think it's $3, but then I need to send it to you, so it's almost also $3 just to ship it. If you have a 3D printer, you can find the 3D files for free on the website. And you can also buy it in the US directly from the Crypto Clock, I think, website, whatever. It's super easy. If you don't have a block meat, you can still do it by hand. It's just way more annoying and time consuming. Same for those little things to grab it. If you don't have some already, you can buy it either from our website. We do a full package, or you can buy it online. It's easy to find. This is literally the cheapest solution simply because, like I said, the block mint costs like $3 to print, even less. The whole thing here is gonna cost you less than $10 because you need to buy like a bunch of those and a bunch of those and a bunch of those. So in total, it's gonna be like maybe 15 to $20, but then you can do 5 private key, I think. So it's really cheap when you get down to what is the cost of 1 private key. And that's it. Like it literally takes half an hour to do it, and you are safe to go. You can literally just bury that on the ground and it's never gonna disappear. What you can use instead of a block mint if you want are all the solutions next to me. So some of them are more expensive, some of them are cheaper. Usually it goes around like $80 for a good solution. One of my favorite out of the one you see on the right is the one where you can you just have a seed plate and you pimp the number. I think that's probably the easiest and fastest way to do it, but you need to pay for that metal thing that does cost around $80. Some other solutions exist in the industry. For example, here I have a seed mint. It's really specific. It basically does the same as a block mint, but it's way more stylish, way more professional. It's nicer too, and it goes faster than a block mint. However, like you can guess, it does require to buy that, which is way more expensive than all the other solution. It's more like a collection thing. For example, I have the number 15 out of 21, and I like the dude that does that. That's basically it, guys. So if you were looking for a solution to create a still seed solution, the block mint is probably the cheapest and easiest way. If you want to pay, I would highly recommend probably from the same dude as Cold Card, the metallic plate, and then some other more expensive solution that you could probably check through Jason Loop article. Honestly, not much more to say here. Good luck on you. You should definitely do it, especially if you are saving a large amount of number. You can divide them into 2 solutions, one for your seed, one for the passphrase. It's up to you. If you need any help, if you want to buy that, check if the e-commerce can deliver it to you. If not, you can just print it yourself. Good luck, I'm Rockdy, thanks for watching, thanks to my Patreon, and I will see you up next time. If you have any question, just ask down below and I will be gladly covering it. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on the social media, and if you want to support my work so I can keep producing formation, video tutorials, games in French, English and Spanish for free, you can do so with the e-commerce, Bitcoin or Lightning donation, or directly through a Patreon for fiat. Thank you, and I will see you around. Bye bye.